Yesterday, we reported a story about three Neander thugs. Now, they had a young brother, 18 years old, that was in White Settlement, Texas. And I stated many times before, any town that says White Settlement or Plantation, Florida, don't stay in those towns. It's just really not that good for you. But what happened with that story yesterday is that Neander thugs lured the black teenage young man and ended up shooting and killing him. The police said it was a robbery, but you had a white young man that said, no, I don't really think that was a robbery, and the cops are covering it up. Now, that doesn't surprise me, because anytime a black person is lynched, they come out and say, oh, it's a suicide, and they don't do no FBI investigations, nothing into it. Shoot, remember a few months ago, you had a black young man that had his head chopped off in Mississippi, put on a doorstep. That wasn't investigated much either. So they still out here lynching and killing black people. Just the cops is with them, and the cops going to protect them at all times. This is why you have incidents like Vegas happen, because Caucasian males can do whatever the hell they want in this society and nothing happens to them. But let's look at the post that this young man exposed about these Neander thugs. Now, so a lot of you don't know this, but a group of three brothers were just arrested in my hometown of White Settlement for killing an 18-year-old black teenager. I posted this on the White Settlement Police Department's page. This is a picture from one of the boys' Facebook accounts. So one of the Neander thugs, they took it from his account, and this is what you see. A noose up there, a Confederate battle flag, white pride. Anytime you see white pride, we know that is domestic terrorism. Now, they said, and they promptly, the police department promptly deleted my photo from their page. Looks like racism is still alive and well in White Settlement. And the people who are supposed to be protecting us from it are hiding the fact that it exists. Well, that doesn't surprise us at all. I mean, come on. We know the police is complicit in our terrorism. Hell, they kill us more than anything else. They killed, what, 260 black people last year, I think, the police did. So, yeah. Now, let's go and look at this article here. Now, we're looking at the article, and it said Texas cops are just accused of trying to disguise a possible hate crime. So, this talks about after three brothers was named in the town of White Settlement, lured an 18-year-old black man to his death. Another young man is posting a telling image on the local police department's website. Now, as you see the white pride tattoo, they said the young man, as we read earlier, talking about racism is alive and well. Now, as we scroll down, the younger brothers are held on $200,000 bail, and the eldest is held on $300,000 for likely capital murder. Now, a fourth suspect was arrested, Chase Nix, 24, in a September 18th murder. I mean, look at this Neander thug. He looked like a blood and soil member. I mean, my God, he has the look of evil. As I had the police not hid it, evidence such as that exposed by Mr. Wyatt could suggest an additional hate crime charge in order, particularly if witnesses testified interracial slurs were used before the killing, in which they 9 times out of 10 they probably was, because anytime you get that pack mentality of Neander thugs and white supremacist terrorists, that's going to happen. However, they say, like Trump's Attorney General Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III, the White Settlement Police Department appears to be minimizing the bigotry that can motivate murders like this one. I mean, we just look at them. They all just look, ugh. The Garrison brothers lured their victim, local football star Xavier Olesko, to a residence on Tumbleweed Trail in White Settlement with the apparent intention of robbing him, but they're playing out of hand. They ended up shooting him in the chest. Hopefully a trial will bring to light about the alleged perpetrator's intent that night. It was a racial killing. It's just that simple. Now, this young man is gone. Once again, I'm going to warn you guys, watch yourself, keep your head on the swivel at all times. No different than you keep it if you're going anywhere in the hood. Be careful with the Neander thugs. Don't trust your children around them, because you never know what could happen. Sure, if we had millionaires is slaughtering people in Vegas, then you can't trust any of them at this point. I mean, you can't. I just want to keep you alive. That's it. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. And really, this also go out to white people as well. you should keep your head in the swivel, because those white people wouldn't do anything, and you had a millionaire dude just slaughter other white people. I'm just trying to keep everybody alive. You can say what you want to say about me, but I want people to go home to their families every day. So as they stated before, and we said yesterday, they had run-ins with the law, XYZ. They said, you know, their parents didn't raise them to hurt or to hate. Perhaps their fates, or more importantly, young Xavier Lesko's, could have turned out differently. So this is the thing here. Once again, watch your children. Black man, black woman, watch your children, because the Neanderthal or the white supremacist terrorist is running amok in America right now. And it's not only they will target you, they will even kill other white people. They would do it. We've seen it in Charlottesville. We're seeing it in Vegas. So even white people are not safe from them in this society. We need to start really having a conversation about the Neanderthal and the white supremacist terrorists, because they are public enemy number one. They are a public menace. We can't sit up here and lie to say the Muslim is the enemy and the menace. You can't say the immigrant is the menace. You can't say the black person is the menace, because they aren't doing things like this. We have to have that conversation. Period. We got to start getting some travel bans put up. We got to start getting some extra laws, and let's get a Trump crime bill going where it's going to lock up all these Neanderthals in the millions. You know, they did it to black people. I mean, shoot, why can't you lock up the Neanderthals in the millions? Get them off the streets so we could, you know, feel safe in society. We can't even go to concerts anymore. You have to worry about millionaire Neanderthal terrorists to just mow people down. So this is a new reality. And if people within their own community don't speak up, if people in their own community don't demand laws to be changed to even save you, because like I said, you're not safe, even though you're the same color. Now, these same people like Richard Spencer are not coming out and saying white lives matter. They're not saying that, even though a lot of white people were killed recently. I'm trying to say, brothers and sisters, keep your eyes and ears open. Don't let your kids go over there to them people's house at night. Don't you do it, because that could be your child. Don't say, oh, it's my friend. You know, maybe he is. And maybe no one at that kid's house is evil or ungodly. Maybe they aren't. But some lurking white supremacist terrorist or Neanderthal could be going to that house. And then they see your child there, and then it becomes a problem. Protect your family, protect your kids at all times, brothers and sisters. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Share the video, like the commentary, and subscribe to my news stories.